Hey, viewers
I
and
am
viewers.
the last of a lineage of a craft that is inherited from father to son. We lived to destroy the giants.
Okay, I was just about to do an intro there. Thank you very much. Hey up, everybody. It's me, General Red Strategist, and welcome back to another little indie game. Found this on itch.io. This is not a horror game. This is just a random thing that I found. It's called It's Either Them or Us. It's a shooter, except where you shoot to plant plants. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, I saw this on the Angori Tom channel, because, you know, I like to watch that channel a lot, and thought, you know what, this looks kind of adorable. Let's play some more of it, because why the heck not, eh? Ooh. This reminds me a little bit of Cloud Gardens, ladies and gents, except it's like Cloud Gardens, the FPS version, except instead of throwing seeds at ancient, well, not ancient, but instead of throwing seeds at structures, you plant seeds using a gun, which is an interesting concept, hence why I decided I kind of wanted to play this. But, yeah. So, hope you guys are doing alright out there. I basically just thought, you know what, this kind of looks like a chill sort of game. Or it'd be good to maybe...
When I killed the last one, I felt nothing but complete indifference, accompanied by thunderous applause.
So there is a story to this, or a storyline, I should say, in this game. Whoa, jeez. But, you know, I just thought it'd be a good game to sort of chill out and have a play of, you know? We got another bullet. What's this? Oh, flowers. Okay. It's a bit more slowly firing though, this one. Interesting. Yeah, so saying it kind of just reminds me a little bit of Cloud Gardens. Do you remember when I used to play that? Cloud Gardens, of course, for anyone who doesn't know, was a game where you would plant seeds on structures, like an abandoned world, and you would score
After
points.
the applause came the silence that carries with it the smell of decay.
And in that game, of course, you know, you score points, you fill up a meter every time, you know, you basically plant seeds, and you get more seeds, more plants as the game goes on. You know, come to think of it, it's been a while since I played Cloud Gardens, and truth be told, from what I understand, it has had plenty of updates since I last played it. So that may well be a game that I could play again at some point on the channel, maybe just as a bit of bonus content and all that. Because, you know, I did enjoy Cloud Gardens. It was fun for what it was. What it was just a very sedate game. And so is this, by the looks of it, hence why I'm kind of playing it.
What is no longer alive seems to make a last effort to break the harmony of those who still inhabit this world.
So, you know, hope you guys out there are having a sort of nice relaxing day as when you watch this. Oh god, I've got 2 more friggin' bullets, I just realised. Did not even notice that. We'll plant some more of these. Oh look. It's good how you can sort of plant it on the bones and all that, isn't it? Pretty awesome. So let's see what these ones are. Oh, it's sort of more orangey red plants. Okay, cool. We can put some on here as well, mix in a bit of more colour. Do you think? Kind of like that? Oh, hell yes. You see, this is why I kind of like this. What's this other one? No. Doesn't seem to do anything. Doesn't it?
It's
Oh!
either us or them.
Puts things
my
on the
mother used
side.
to say. She repeated it like a mantra, trying to sedate the sadistic last memories of these extraordinary beings.
Mm-hmm. Is that so? Is that so, old boy? Whoever you are, this character, we don't even know. Oh my god, look at that. Yeah, there is something about the idea of like putting plants, nature reclaiming sort of structures, especially like man-made structures, that is quite fascinating, and I do always kind of enjoy seeing it, which is why I enjoy Cloud Gardens a lot. Yeah. But did I mention a moment ago?
There is only death. My lineage ends along with the giants.
Interesting. Yeah, I was saying, did I mention a moment ago I saw this game basically on the Angori Tom channel. Do you know me? I love watching Angori Tom on YouTube. The thing is, he has a lot of like little indie games that occasionally he comes and plays on his channel, which I look and I think, oh, that just looks like a really interesting game. I want to play that myself. And this was one of them. So the story around this game is it was made in a game jam, the Malaga game jam in February. Well, earlier in February, I should say. It'll still be February by the time this video goes out, in all likelihood.
When you were conceived to destroy, you would end up needing to create something. give back to the world the life you have taken away.
Cool. Yeah. So, yeah, this is made in probably about 48 hours or something. I just think it's an interesting concept. 'Cause, you know, I like sometimes looking at some of these kind of like these game jam games. Because, like I say, you get some really interesting concepts. You know, you could sort of get ideas, you know, if you're an aspiring game dev for things you could do, talking to people and stuff like that.
But some people say that death can be a transition to something new.
Ooh, that's a nice colour. Okay, let's get some more of these down. Why not? Because they are beautiful. These bluey, purpley flowers. Yeah, I'd love to see sort of like a... I don't know, maybe this sort of idea of this kind of game just taken and turned into something bigger. You know, imagine being able to like plant trees with God knows what. Let's just out some of these other bullets though. Looks like yellow flowers. Okay, interesting. What's this one? Oh, is that another? That's another side one. Okay. Oh, like white plants. Interesting. Very beautiful. Very pretty. Whoever developed this, they've done a very good job on it, haven't they? Not bad at all, I must say. Fantastic,
Maybe now I
sterling
could
stuff.
be a creator of life.
Maybe you could be, old boy. So, yeah, like I say, Cloud Gardens, maybe a game that I need to get back to at some point. Because Lord knows, I haven't played it in so long. There we go. Let's cover some of these bones, these ribs and stuff over here. Oh my god, look at that. Look how beautiful it is. Everything's going to look so damn good. Oh wait, that doesn't work there, what am I doing? There's this swamp. Want some more just the normal grass down, I think? Holy shit, we've only even covered like a small percentage of this island. I guess this is just basically, you know, a sandbox game where you can mess around to your heart's content.
I want to be the first of a lineage, of a craft that is inherited from father to son. Then I could live to create, not to destroy.
Interesting philosophy. I see. Can we go here? Oh, you can climb along it and plant stuff along there like that. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Seems like you can very much jump on all kinds of stuff in this game. Oh, when you're done, press F to say goodbye. I don't think I want to do that. I'm still having fun here, ladies and gents. Very much. Look at how much friggin' stuff I'm just planting all over the place. I guess I can just keep shooting down to the staircase over there. Oh yeah, I can keep cycling through all of this as well. Right, come on, let's go get some more grass down in those open spaces, like so. Areas where I haven't been planting before. God, I imagine if you spent enough time in this game, you could probably get the whole island just covered in greenery. I mean, already it looks pretty awesome, doesn't it? Not gonna lie. Yeah, keep shooting. I don't know if there's maybe a range on this gun. Feels like perhaps there is, but yeah, it's fine, you know? Yeah, go along there, like so. And some more stuff over there. Oh, feels kind of satisfying. Imagine if you had like a shotgun type weapon, just blast seeds everywhere, or a seed rocket launcher. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Right, can I get anything on here? What if I do this one on this side of this, like so? Yeah. Blast. There we go. See? And maybe what about the white ones too? That'd probably be awesome. Oh, does it? Oh, it doesn't actually destroy, I don't think, plants you've already put down, which is good. Yep, put them on there. That's the stuff. That's the spirit. Oh man, it is making me want to play Cloud Gardens again, admittedly, this is. Because Cloud Gardens was a fun sort of game. Just good fun. God, I do like the purpley blue flowers. They are nice, aren't they? Let's make a whole sort of swathe of them over here. Spread them off in that direction too. Then get some more of this too. Hit, jump around as well. So spread my fire everywhere. Enjoy my video as I plant my seed, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, no. I'm sorry. I will never say that again. A disgusting thing that I just came out with. Yeah, some white plants down too. Oh my god, it looks so good already, and we've not even covered the entirety of the island yet. Yeah. I'm just like jumping along. Apologies if you're getting motion sick, ladies and gents. And let's get some red plants down too. Just have sort of like patches here and there. Like that. More of these two will do as well, I think. Yeah. And then maybe a bit more greenery on top of these bones. These like finger bones, whatever they are. Like that, see? Oh, yes, it looks so good. It's looking good, ladies and gentlemen. We're absolutely shooting the shit out of this land. Planting new life. It's so good. Yeah. So I wonder if we can get on top of the skull. It's probably something we can do, right? Yeah, I would imagine so. Oh my god, look at it over there, though. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? Just the amount of colour, you know? All the greenery, and then the blues, purples, whites, and other stuff. Looks awesome. Yeah. Yeah, you could take something like this and really sort of develop it into, like, a even bigger game. A more fleshed out concept or something. Like I say, that's one of those why I just really enjoy playing these, like, game jam games. Because you do see some real interesting stuff, don't you? From time to time. Which is fantastic. Gonna get anything else anywhere? I can get something in this like little hole over here, which is pretty good. Awesome. I'm sort of spreading all the greenery around for the moment, because I can. We'll put more plants down in a bit. I want to see just, can I actually get this island fairly full of plants? Whatever else have you? Plants and grasses and all that. Just got to fill up as much space as I can, really, that's all. Yeah. I wonder how much you can plant down here before it starts to lag out. Potentially. I don't know. I don't know if it will, necessarily. But, you know, it's got a nice art style. Give it that, this game. Very, very good. So, yeah, it's actually friggin' just gone 10:15 at night as I want to record this. Just thought it'd be a nice sedate little thing just to round off the evening before I head to bed and all that. Just something that can go out. In other news, as I play this, in case anyone's interested, over on my Propagandist channel, I think by the time this video goes out, I will have started my Let's Watch of RWBY Volume 9. First episode of that will have gone out, because obviously it was actually aired on Crunchyroll on the 18th of February. Now, I didn't get to initially watch it when it came out, but I've managed to get a bit of time today, and I watched it, recorded my reaction to it. So you'll be seeing that on the Propagandist channel at some point. Anyone who might be interested in that, of course. So, yeah, you might want to go and check it out, you know? Because it might be right up your alley, you never know. If you're into, you know, Let's Watches, reactions, that kind of thing, you know? You know, yeah, you might be, who knows? It's up to you. Nobody's forcing you. It's just a little thing that you might well be interested in, ladies and gents. Because Lord knows, I gotta really, you know, I just love doing all kinds of different sort of content here on the channel, especially if it entertains you guys, if you guys really enjoy it. Because it's always a pleasure when people, you know, really tell me just how much they've actually enjoyed something that I've put together and made, you know. The more you guys tell me what you enjoy, the more I can try and, you know, do more of that stuff. I mean, obviously, you know, I tend to just sort of go along, I just tend to sort of go along the process on my channel of, first and foremost, I do things that interest me, but, you know, it's my channel. At the end of the day, I do what I want, but, you know, I do also like to do things that people request, people want to see, things like that. That's why I do, obviously, World War II FPS games. That's why I do other games that people recommend from time to time, etc, etc. It's good stuff. Yeah. And the thing is, my RWBY Let's Watch series has been getting some decent views lately. Get views over 100 and all that, which may not sound like much to most YouTubers, but to someone like me who only does YouTube as a hobby, you know, that amount of views is actually pretty good, pretty remarkable, considering that I never really ever get anywhere near that many views or anything. So good to know, ladies and gentlemen. Good stuff, that's what it is. There's some more plants over here. So we've got stuff growing now on the skull as well, which is pretty awesome. Get more of these. Some more plants down. Some orange ones as well in there. Yeah, like so. Yeah, it just puts in a bit more greenery, a bit more colour. Haven't really got any plants down over this side though, have we? So let's get spreading some around here. Like so, blah blah blah. But yeah, Ruby Volume 9, first episode, watched it. And it's pretty good so far, it's very interesting. I'm really liking the premise of Volume 9. Curious to see how it goes. I mean, I know Ruby is a show which not everyone likes. Some people are a bit sort of scathing of the writing, and admittedly, you know, there are aspects of the writing of it which could be tweaked in certain respects, or, you know, changed in others, or whatever. But I still enjoy it. Because, you know, I sometimes find with the writing of, you know, not just Ruby, but any real sort of franchise, whether it's anime, whatever it is, I do find that as long as the writing's not got too many sort of weird elements to it, which I just sit there thinking, what the heck is that about? As long as, like, the characters, for instance, are really likeable and enjoyable and they really engage my attention, then I can overlook a little bit of weird writing here and there. If the premise is engaging enough for me, then that's absolutely fine. I have no major issue. Something I just learned more and more as I've watched Ruby and other anime in particular. But yeah, the thing is, because you know, Ruby Volume 9 at the moment is only exclusive to Crunchyroll, that means that I have had to basically sign up to Crunchyroll Premium even. So at the moment I'm obviously on the free trial, the 14-day free trial. And you know, I'll probably be quite happy to go to the paid subscription after that 14-day free trial ends. And you know what? For just, what, like $5.99 a month? Or $4.99 a month, whatever it is. Basically, I have access to all kinds of anime with no ads, and also on top of that, access to manga translated into English and just digitally accessible. It's a fucking steal. What more could you want? Sounds like a great deal to me. So I'm actually kind of glad that Rooster Teeth chose to put Ruby on the old Crunchyroll site, because I think it'll work fairly well for them, personally. I think it'll be quite good. Where's that green one? There it is. Get that on there. On that column. Like so. Get a bit more whiteage on it in a bit. Some on there too. Like so. Oh yeah, there we are. So yeah, I've already been on Crunchyroll just looking around at what other animes there are that I could potentially be watching. So I was thinking about maybe like Classroom of the Elite, for instance, because I've heard of that. That's supposed to be good. One that I do want to watch at some point is Assassination Classroom, but the problem is that's not available on Crunchyroll. That might only be available on Funimation. I do have an account on Funimation. I've not logged into it for a while, but maybe I'll have to go back and give that another whirl at some point. Oh my god, just look at that sea of colour. Doesn't it look great? Looks awesome. God, we've actually nearly covered much of the island here, haven't we? Which is insanely good. Let's get some more greenery down, more grasses, just to fill up some of the space. Yeah, we need to do more on the school in a second. So yeah, Assassination Classroom, Classroom of the Elite, those are some animes that I might be interested in watching. I do have, I think I had a Word file Word file saved on my computer somewhere, where I made a list of Crunchyroll and Funimation animes that I was thinking of potentially watching at some point. So I need to reopen that and see what kind of suggestions I had. That's the thing, you know, there's loads of like seasonal anime that people are always recommending. They're always like, oh, you should watch this, you'll enjoy it. But the thing is, I don't really keep up to date with what is actually in season, anime-wise, whereas I probably should and all that, but yeah. That's just something really I should maybe pay more attention to. But, what can you do, you know? I just sort of go with the flow when it comes to anime. I just sort of watch and look at it in my own time and all that, so not much to say on that front. But yeah, I'll have a look. I'll see what kind of franchises there are. I'm sure there's some very good ones, and I know people probably do recommend animes to me every so often. You know, when they hear that I am technically into anime and all that, they probably sit there and think, ooh, I can make some good recommendations to Red. And you know what? If you want to make me anime recommendations, you can do. It's absolutely fine. I'm always open to suggestions, not just for games, but for other animes that might be interesting. I think someone once recommended, what was it called? Mob Psycho? Was it Psycho Pass that they recommended to me? I can't quite remember. It was a while ago. Put this here. Get some more colour down in this area. Like so. Right, a bit more greenery, I think. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Like so. God, we've only got a small amount of ground left to cover. Then we can just really concentrate on the skull up there, can't we? Yes, that's more like it. You know what I've not been up to date with though, anime-wise, for a while? Girls and Panzer. My sort of cheesy favourite that I did a bit of content on over on Propagandist friggin' months and months ago. Because obviously Death's Finale, I'm not up to date with where that is. That's something I need to be looking into, maybe. Lord knows there are people on Propagandist who subscribe there for Girls and Panzer content, and who are probably like, oh, has Red just sort of forgotten about this franchise now? I haven't forgotten about it, I've just not really kept up to date with it, that's all. I need to get back to it, essentially, is what I'm saying. So, at some point I will, don't you worry. I just need to think up some video ideas to do with a Girls and Panzer theme to them. But in the meantime, you know, I want to do like more anime reviews over on Propagandist. That's something that I haven't done for a while, because I think the last one I did was friggin' probably well over a year ago, probably 2 years ago, something like that. And it was my review of Grimgar, the Grimgar anime. Grimgar, I only watched the once. I have it on DVD, because, you know, I decided to just pick it up and give it a whirl. One time when I was visiting friends and family back up north. Got it from HMB in Lancaster. And I thought it looked interesting, because it's an isekai type anime, you know, where characters find themselves transported to a strange magical world. You know, typical sort of anime genre, that. But the thing about it was that it was a more sort of slower paced kind of isekai, and it's one that not everybody is a fan of because it's more slower paced. I thought it was okay. Maybe not the most dynamic of series, but hey, not the worst I've seen either. Well, probably not the worst out there, at least, anyway. So, yeah, that was the last anime review I did over on Propagandist. So it's probably about time that I maybe look to do another one at some point. And so I'm thinking, you know, I've got various things in mind that I could do, because the thing is, I've got 2 DVDs I need to watch. Jinro, which is an anime film, looks pretty good. And Golden Kamuy, Season 1 on DVD, need to watch that one too. That's another really interesting looking one. It's a historical one, actually, that. And I do kind of like historical animes from time to time, like 91 Days. That's one I did a review of years ago on Propagandist. That was one set in the Prohibition era, 1920s USA. It was really, really good. Really enjoyed it. So that's an anime that's definitely worth watching if you're into anime yourself. Especially historical themed ones. God, look at the state of this island. It's looking great, isn't it? Just a sea of colour, you know? It's fantastic. Splash a few more of that down. There we go. Right, do we go over to the school now and see if we can get a few more, bit more colour going on up there. Just fill in a few more blank spaces around here, like so. Get some red plants down too. And blue, no, not orange. Blue, purple, please. There we go. Oh, it looks so good. Right, let's go up to the school and see if we can get a bit more stuff going, get a bit more greenery going on these horns. Horns of this devil head or whatever they are. See if we can get some up here as well, like this. Like that. There we are. You see? It's looking fantastic. Yeah. Can we do this? More of that? Yeah. And a bit more actual greenery would be good too, wouldn't it? Yes, that's more like it. Some greenery on the sides in there? Yeah, we can. Fantastic. That looks awesome. Oh, I wonder how... Well, I was about to say, I wonder how long this took the devs to actually make. Obviously it was made, like I say, in like a 48-hour game jam or something, so it can't have taken that long. But I'd be curious to know, did it take the full 48 hours, or did the devs manage to get it done in less? I imagine something like this, you probably would need the full 48 hours or something. There we go. Right, we're on top of the school now, which is awesome. More basic greenery, I think, over here. And it'll do us, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I should keep a closer eye, actually, sometimes on itch.io and GameJolt, just to see any more of like these Game Jam style games. Not necessarily just horror ones, but also just ones like this, where it has, you know, like a unique concept, and you just can mess around. I wonder if there's any more kind of like sandbox games like this. I imagine there's tons of them, which I could potentially play if I just sat down one evening and just went through pages on itch.io and tried to find as many of these kind of games as possible. Holy shit, I mean, just look at the colour. It looks so awesome, doesn't it? God, we've really done well on that one. But we're not done yet. Got to continue greening up these skulls. Maybe get some more of that over there, just to get it all nice and covered up in greenery. Fantastic. This is like a darker green, this. It looks great, doesn't it? Maybe we can get some flowers actually on top of here as well. Like that, yeah. That'd look awesome, wouldn't it? Get some on here as well. Yeah. That's more like it. Yeah, it is really motivating me, this, to go back to Cloud Gardens and play a bit more of that. I know it didn't really get huge views, my Cloud Gardens playthrough, but I enjoyed it as a game. I thought it was really, really good. And at the end of the day, if I enjoy a game, that's enough reason for me to play it on my channel. So, you know, if people decide they want to ask to see me play it in the meantime, then great, but don't necessarily need to wait for people to say they want to see me play more of something. I'll just play whatever the hell I want to play and all that. There we go. Some of that on there too. And maybe some of that too as well. Some white on the edges, as you do and all that. Some of these whites as well. Oh, it looks so good, doesn't it, ladies and gents? Yeah, I guess there is only limited range on this gun. Hell yes! Can we shoot that over there? Yeah, I think it's a bit out of range, isn't it? Nice. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. It looks so good. The island itself just looks amazing now, because it's all covered in friggin' nice greenery and plants and whatever else have you. Let's plant a few more along here, as we can. On these things, too. Maybe just get a few more plants around. Yeah. Gonna get maybe some white ones, too. That'd probably be quite good, wouldn't it? Yes. You see? Looks awesome. Ah, so satisfying. Yeah. You know what? I think we did a good job here, ladies and gents. But there isn't really too much more to this game. So you know what? I think this is probably as good a place as any. Just to wrap up and say, hope you enjoyed watching this, ladies and gents. Actually, no, before I do that, let's press F. Ah, there we go. Oh, we get a panoramic view. Oh, we can fly. Oh, there we go. We get like a panoramic view of the island. That's better. Well, we'll end it on that, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye, everybody. Wait, no, is it just going on? Okay. Never mind. And maybe we just listen to the song. I was just... I'm not aware how long this goes on for. Well, it's fine. God, I've actually covered the whole island, more or less. Kind of cool, though. Like I say, you could take a game like this and expand it into something so much bigger. Fantastic. Okay, I think this song is just going to play, and that's going to be it. Okay. How long do we have to wait? I don't know how long it is. Oh, but it looks beautiful, though, doesn't it? See? Really motivated to go back to Cloud Gardens. Is that the end of the song? Nope, it's not. Just when I think it's going to end. I'm just trying to look for like patches, maybe I could have put more colour, but I think I've done a fairly sterling job overall. I could have put maybe more there, on the back of that horn, but that's fine. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, you could really take a game like this and expand it with different maps and things. Gardening FPS. It's a new genre, ladies and gents. That you could have sort of like abandoned structures, things like that. Maybe other islands with, I don't know, more ancient ruins or something? Bigger bones? Who knows what else? Buildings, villages, cities, vehicles, I don't know. Just all kinds of shapes and forms to potentially plant stuff on. I feel like I'm competing with this singer here. I should probably just let her sing.
So take them and build yourself a home. Please just
God, is it still not over? Not saying it's a bad song. Quite enjoyable, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm just sort of panning around this island constantly. Hope I'm not giving you motion sickness, folks. Probably am, for all I know. God, I've freaking already went and freaking did an outro, but I'm going to have to do it again in a second at this rate. Ah, there we go. That's got to be the end of the song, right? Yeah, it's fading out. There we go. Fade to white and all that. Ladies and gentlemen, it probably just takes us back to the main menu, but I'm just going to jump cut in case it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Well, got that screen there, ladies and gents. That's pretty awesome. It's either them or us. Well, I hope you enjoyed that sedate little podcast-style episode. And now we'll do a proper outro. Facebook and links down below, along with the link to my propagandist channel mentioned before. So if you're interested in my Ruby content, especially with Volume 9, doing reactions to them at the moment every week, hopefully, then go and check that out. Other than that, this is General Red signing off. Goodbye, everybody. Right, we'll see now. Also, I do like how a lot of these caravans have different interiors. Again, it's just that attention to detail.
What's happening to me?
Well, that was a short one. Okay. That doesn't sound good, does it? That does not sound good at all. Okay, does it want us to go out onto the lake? I mean, it doesn't look like there's much here, but let's just take a quick look. Oh, very colourful flowers though, isn't there? There's another barbecue thing over here. Ah. Yeah, we've got the big three-wheeled floaty bikes.